All right. I think we're live. November 7th. It's a Friday. Best day of the week. Finally get to call it a work week and start streaming. All right. Let's get this party started once we make sure the stream's working. Uh, looks good so far. Okay, let's queue up. Let's get some so my lowest ratings are affliction still on this guy. Let's go ahead and queue up those. And then I think I might as well fire up the EU guy, who I haven't opened my EU account in a little while. I don't think since last week. I think it's going to be decision time soon whether I renew my EU account. Not sure. It's pretty good when I stream because then I get like basically no downtime. But then again, downtime is not the worst thing in the world. It's like when you're just chain queuing, it's pretty exhausting too. The All right, so we're now logging in. Outroot, hey, how's it going? Finally a real streamer. Yeah, I had a couple days earlier this week where I was like, I think I probably could have streamed, but at least for a couple hours, a few hours here and there. But honestly, I wasted a lot of time this week doing some really silly thing, which is raiding, mythic raiding. I spent a lot of time wiping, killed 5 bosses, so it's something. Was it worth it? I don't know. I mean, it was pretty fun. It was like a good group of people, but geez, I don't know. Rating at a certain point, it's kind of like this is. I think there are better things I could do with my time. Right as you go pick up the kids. Oh man, yeah, yeah. Look, I already picked up one of the kids, and Pinky, my wife Pinky, is going to be picking up the other one shortly. So we're just chilling. Today's a nice chill day. I should have changed into shorts. It actually got hot again. It was like starting to get cold for the fall, like getting some nice chilly fall weather. And now it's blazing hot again. It's so ridiculous. All right. We're on queue as demo and affliction. So I've been testing a little bit of demo again now that Void Weaver has been nerfed. And it's a million times better. It's like so much better to play demo than it was like last week. So I'll play some demo here in a second. And then what else? Yeah, that's pretty much it. I think the main thing on the menu now is next week is the beta, which I'm pretty excited about because I haven't had access to the alpha for Midnight, the next expansion. But that's the big question mark. It's like what is beta gonna feel like? And there were like a million demonology changes this past week, so sounds like it's gonna be awesome. Maybe. Outroot, yeah, you got. Oh, hold on. Shoot, my browser is like so slow. This browser is like, I think it lags my computer, but whatever. Let's open up those changes. Okay, Outroot. Yeah, you got a mail from a guild who is 7 out of 8 mythic. They said your parses are good. They want you to join. You barely rate. Yeah, they wanted me to join too. I joined like I've always pugged. My parses are pretty good. They're not like Team Liquid or whatever, but I do pride myself on like parsing okay. Stinky Mal'Ganis. Look at that. 92.0 in Mythic. That's not too bad. Not too shabby, considering I don't use any potions because those potions are way too expensive. So it's not bad. All right, let's see. So they had a bunch of patch changes, and they were actually not bad. I thought they were like, so they went through this crazy simplification pass on demonology, and so it was the one of the three specs that I was most nervous about going into midnight. But I think they kind of reverted a lot of those changes. So the big one was like there was going to be a cap on the number of imps you could summon, and I think they're uncapping it again, which is cool because then you can get like your army of imps following you around, which is super fun. And I think they added more like utility. It's kind of hard to understand what all this means, but it seems like we're gonna get interrupt again. Yeah, we can get an interrupt. I don't know what the cooldown is on it. Could be long, but we'll see. And then we get like just a lot of different like you can summon a Doom Guard. I don't know. I can't wait till next week because I want to test all this out. It's hard to like understand what this will feel like in reality until until we get there. So kind of just we'll see. We'll see. Kind of excited. It all seems kind of promising. Okay. Outroot, you like the changes? You don't like it seems like we're having to have a long ramp up time. Yeah, I think that was the one of the main things they were going to address, which I think is um it is annoying that we have probably one of the longest, slowest ramp up times of any spec. I believe we do. I don't know who else has like anything comparable, but like it's pretty slow sometimes. Kind of annoying. So uh, hopefully these new changes don't mess with that too much. But it seems like they're giving us more like tools. So from a PvP perspective, it actually might be pretty good. Lucky, new demo changes are looking absolutely amazing. Yeah, super excited for Midnight as a demo main lever. Yeah, I was a little nervous. I was like, I think they're simplifying too much, perhaps, because it sounded like basically the way the demo rotation was until there's these most recent changes is we would just be shadow bolting because there's like literally they took out every other ability like shadow bolt Handa Gul'dan, but Handa Gul'dan is like not even like summoning imps, you know? So you're basically just shadow bolting. So kind of weird. And now I think we're back to more the way it is now, which is good. And if it's basically what we are now plus more utility, like we get an interrupt and we get other stuff, I mean that actually is pretty good. Because demo's already pretty strong. So hey Storn, hello. How are you doing? Oh yeah, somebody wanted to do some threes, but I'm politely declining. I feel like I just don't enjoy threes very much. I mean, I'll do it at some point, perhaps just to get the gladiator mount, but like threes just seems like so stale. I would every time I do threes, I'm like, why am I not doing solo shuffle? Except when I'm playing with my wife. So I like playing with my wife, but then it's fun. But yeah, other than that, rather just do solo. Plus, it's been a while since I streamed and did some solo. Storm, you had a rough time in Blitz this week? You know, I had a rough time in Blitz. Let me show you how rough a time I had in Blitz. Slash reflex. Let's see. Let me show you. Okay, well that looks like I had a great time. But before I had a great time, I had a very bad time. This, let me see. Yeah, so look at this stretch here. Let's count them. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I went through 15 losses and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 15 losses, 7 wins. Something like that. So that was horrible. Now I've kind of started to make up that ground because it's like RNG, right? Like now I'm like, wait, what, 4, 7, 8. like 13 wins and 3 losses in the last 16 games. So like it just kind of, you go through these stretches where you just lose a lot or you win a lot, and it's like it's just how it is. Um, I lost like I went from 2,800 current rating to I think like 24 or something, 2,400, 2,500 current rating. That was just me playing kind of like idly in my spare time when I was like at night or I wasn't streaming very much, I think, during that. Um, it just happens. It's whatever. Outroot, yeah. Have a good stream. Oh yeah, thanks so much. Thanks for saying hello. Hopefully check you out later too. But yeah, it's been an up and down week. That's okay. Lucky, you think there should have been someone in Orgrimmar that can send you directly to Darkmoon Portal? Oh yeah, isn't this dumb? You have to like, so in Stormwind, you just fly right outside Stormwind and you can teleport to Darkmoon Fair. But all the stuff you want to do as Horde side, there's none of it takes place in Orgrimmar, which is crazy. So you have to like go to Undercity for certain stuff, or you have to go to like Thunderbluff for Darkmoon Fair, and there's no like, I mean, it's basically at least an extra portal, but sometimes you just have to fly. It's kind of crazy. Well, let's do some pet battles. So the pet battles get you like a bunch of tickets, so it's definitely worth doing every day. Yeah. Man, I've been busy with work though. It's been crazy. But it's gonna be nice. I think it's gonna be chill in a few weeks. And I think it'll line up nicely with next year perhaps being not so bad, which is great because I want to head into the midnight expansion with a lot of free time on my hands. That's always the goal. If you can like somehow swing a lot of extra free time when the expansion launches, it feels pretty good. Storm, there's a wizard close to the flight trainer that teleports you to the fair portal? What? I had no idea. That's crazy. What? Wait a second. This guy usually kills this guy. Uh-oh. That's not a good sign. Okay. Try going to the person in Orgrimmar next time. What? You just pay a tip? Oh, so there is someone. Oh, you're not saying there should have been, it's that there actually is someone who can teleport me here? Oh, I had no idea. I was like, why do I have to fly here every time? I've been flying here every morning. Just like, I gotta do my daily quests. Because I have 830 Darkmoon prize tickets. So I'm getting relatively close to the mount. The big 1,000 ticket mount, which takes years. Years to farm. It's crazy. Dude, my pets are like kind of struggling right now. Oh shoot, Q-pop. Alright, let's put this kind of follower dungeon. Oh, I got in. Okay. Alright, here we go. First queue of the day. Hey Matt. You just got the mount last month? Yeah. I've been a little lazy with my farming, so it's taken me a very, very long time to get the Darkmoon mount. Let me reload my UI real quick. You can transfer tickets? Well, I don't do Darkmoon on my other characters anyway, so I don't think it matters too much, but that's interesting. I didn't know that. I guess you could probably do the daily quests on each character. Oh, I see. This warband stuff. So silly. Okay, what do we got here? BM Hunter, Shadow Priest, Ret Pally. Dude, what in the world? Okay. Kind of funny. The meta has not changed at all. It's been this like Hunter Ret, like Hunter Ret every single lobby forever. Let's see. Matt, you do professions on all of the tunes. That gives a bunch. Oh, yeah, yeah. who should I be on? Red, right? Oh yeah. Oh, dang, he trinketed that. Just to interrupt me. I see how it is. Alright. I feel like nothing is happening. Everyone's just healing up all the damage. No big deal. Alright. Like, I don't think the precog helps at all. Like, I have nothing to do. Trinket that. Let's just blast. Oh, he faked my kick. That's so unfortunate. Nice, got him. Dang, look at that Shadow Priest damage. What? 2.5 million? That guy's a pumper. Lucky, you're about to... Oh, you're off work? Nice. Have a great stream. Thank you so much for the... for popping in to say hi. Yeah, have a great Friday. See, Matt. Still slow, but you can definitely pick it up. Yeah, you got very serious about min-maxing the ticket acquisition because you were so over the... Yeah, you know, I also need to do like all the achievements there, which are kind of fun. Some of them are really hard. Like some of the racing achievements are pretty hard. I tried doing them and I could only get like the silver version or whatever. But I didn't put in that much effort. I'll probably need to try more. I'll interrupt the Song of Chi-Ji. Oh, look at that. They're like, oh man, that Shadow Priest is a crazy dude. And so like they're ignoring me and going on the Shadow Priest instead this time. You know, one of these days I gotta learn how monks dispel so much. They dispel a lot, and they don't. I feel like they don't get interrupted too when they, or not interrupted. They don't get silenced when it happens. It's weird. I think it has to do with those, like, one of their abilities. I don't know what it's called. I was like gonna try and describe it, but I don't actually know. Shoot, I just put my UA on the wrong guy. Oh, nice. Sent him in the wrong direction from his healer. You're the healer. Switch during the cocoon thing. Dude, I'm doing as much damage as I can, and it feels like it's just not enough. Not even close. Alright, switch back to this guy. Stun him. Interrupt Song of Chi-Ji. Bam! Oh, this is like massive damage. Super massive damage. I guess I'll interrupt early. Oh shoot. Nice. Almost didn't refresh my wither in time. That would have been real bad. I feel like everyone is healing a lot this game. Like both healers are just like crushing the healing meters. Nobody's dying. Not even close. Coil this guy. Reapply here. He still has dispersion and everything, so I'm not too worried, I don't think, yet. Should I be worried? He just dispersed. Maybe now's the time to get worried. Oh, shoot, he faked me again. This guy's crushing me. This is max damage, though. Negated by a well-timed spell bop. Hellstone. Oh, so close. What do I do there? How do I buy more time? I had to do more damage. I had to get more spheres on the monk. That monk just like, I think I gave him precog 3 times, at least 2 times. That was pretty poopy. Alright, let's try again. Thorn. You leveled a bunch of extra characters in Remix for extra profession alts in Midnight. Oh, you know what? That's actually really nice. I think not being reliant on other people to craft your stuff is a very nice perk. It's not quite worth the effort of doing it in my opinion, but it's like it is pretty annoying when you have to like, you know, keep asking for like crafting orders and stuff, you know? Shoot. I just plowed a lot of damage into that. To that cocoon. I probably should have trinketed that. Dang it, I couldn't. Yeah, all those dots just keep getting wiped. I don't know why. This guy's super dead, right? Another cocoon? Are you kidding me? That's crazy. It's a lot of cocoons. This guy's got a lot of cocoons. Here's disperse, that's good. Shoot. Die. We've got like all the pressure in the world here. But I just cannot finish him. Dude, I'm just gonna wall and I'm gonna apply all my dots. This better kill him. I feel like this guy always has cocoon available. A lot of cocoons. Oh my gosh, I cannot finish this guy. It's not happening. Whew, got him. Dude, this guy, is this the same? Do you think this is that same? So there's this Ret Pally who's super high rated named, I can't remember his name, it's like Claude or something like that. And he just pings like a crazy person. I don't know. I think this is that guy. This guy was just pinging over and over again. It drives me nuts. Like, what does he think he's accomplishing by doing that? Just insane. Hey, Avalik. How's Friday treating me so far? Pretty good, pretty good. Finished up work at a reasonable time. And now I am streaming. I'm going to stream. This is not a 24-hour stream, but it's a long one for me. Until I collapse, which is always earlier and earlier as I get older, but let's get some dots rolling here. Oh, I missed my kick. I don't even think he was casting anything when I tried to kick, to be honest. That's okay. Yeah, I like the cocoon. Very nice. There's a grounding totem somewhere over there. Hellstone. Dude, I think I have to wall here. I don't know what's going on. It's a lot of damage. Don't like it one bit. I like the way this Shadow Priest and I play though. We're just in the middle. The pure DPS race. See, we're parsing. That's the term in PvE. Sitting here parsing. I think I'm winning the parse though. You ask me. Alright, better interrupt him so he stops parsing so well. Wouldn't that be cool if you could interrupt your teammates in PvE just to mess with their parses? I would do that all the time. You probably can, actually. If you're like a priest, you can just keep gripping them or something, huh? Shoot. Oh yeah, totally fine. No problem whatsoever. Oh yeah. I knew he'd cocoon me. I knew it in my heart. I knew it was okay. Man in the chair, Claudio God. Yeah, this guy, that has to be his ult, dude. This guy, Quintus God, has got to be like, he's just pinging. Attack, attack, attack. Threatening. Just pinging over and over again. Dude's insane. I'm pretty sure I have him muted too. Yeah, player not found. I can't mute him anymore. Or he has me muted, and so I can't mute him. I don't know how that works. But whatever it is, you can't mute pings. So it is what it is. I don't even know if he's like a toxic person or not. He might just be like eager, you know? Just like he just wants us to do well. That's all. But it's so annoying. Drives me nuts. Oh man, that's a lot of damage. I'm just gonna do this right into the cocoon because I don't care. I'm not gonna kill the rat. It's not gonna happen. Yeah, it's that thing again where all my dots start disappearing from my targets. It's weird. Uh-oh. Dude died. That's okay. You might be able to mute pings. I mean, I just tried to slash ignore him too. I don't know if there's another way to mute him. Maybe in here? What does unknown mean? What is that? I don't know. Whatever. Okay. Whoa. Oh, you mean like run a script to mute pings? Oh, you mute it with weak auras. Is that what you guys are talking about? That's crazy. Yeah, that's too high tech for me. It mutes minimap pings? Yeah, I don't know. But luckily, I already had my 2 rounds on his team, and so I'm done. My obligations are... I no longer have to listen to that nonsense. Oh, I interrupted his holy. Just kill him. Die. He's probably pinging like extra hard right now. If you ask me, I bet that's what's happening. All right. Dude, I don't think I killed the Tremor Toad fast enough. Interrupt the holy again. Blow him up. I'm just gonna keep interrupting this guy because he pings so much. What do you think? I think it's a very solid reason for doing it. Dude's so annoying. Alright, Oblivion. He's gonna have to spell bop or something here. Oh no, nothing. What? Interrupted again. There's a bubble. Ooh, that's a good one. Interrupt the Halo, because I think that does a lot of damage. Fear this guy. Reapply dots. Fear this guy to slow down some damage. Foil him. Oh shoot, I just there's another. Okay, he's got a lot of immunities. That's okay. I don't think I can interrupt him when he's spellbombed, right? So just gotta sit through it. Here, interrupt that. Oh, nice, is perfect. He's super dead. Right? Nope. Not dead. Oh my gosh, trinket the silence. No, don't die. We almost got him. Ah. I'm doing max damage. I should not have trinketed that silence. I should have trinketed that instead. There we go. Got him. Alright. Killed the pinger. So question is above. Spider Monkey, is Hellcaller viable? Yeah, I just played Hellcaller right there. That was a 2600 something game. 26, I don't know, 50. Yeah, 2650 game. Totally viable. Won 4 games. And that was all like legit people who ping a lot, which that means that they are serious business. You know, I mean, like, I think most people play Soul Harvester because Soul Harvester is, honestly, I think it's just because everyone has been playing Soul Harvester all expansion because it's good. It's definitely really good. But I think Hellcaller has more upside potential, and it's easier to play for most people, including myself. I think it's great. All right, let's see. That's an ultimate. Every time you get him, he goes 06. Yeah, I don't know about 06, but he certainly made me angry. He angers me every time I get him. Uh, let's see. Used to drive me so crazy in BGs you found a script for it to hide mutes. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, I don't want to, like, mute all pings just for him. Like, he's super annoying, but, like, he's kind of the only person who abuses the ping system. So, point taken, but I think we'll let it stand for now. All right, let's leave that instance group. Let's get right back into our Darkmoon Fair ticket farming bonanza. Yeah. Fridays are the best. Fridays are definitely the best. Let's see. I missed some emails. I did. Oh well. Let's see. Nacho Picasso, you were watching Ask Ronnie rage about his pings 2 days ago in Shuffle. Yeah, dude, this guy. I I think it's like he wants to be famous for something, and that's like what he's found. Uh, he must be at least remotely aware that it causes his teammates to play worse, right? Like, it certainly doesn't help him. It doesn't help him. He knows who he's targeting. You know, he doesn't have to coordinate that. It's that he just does it to annoy people, which just automatically lowers his average potential rating. You know, it's like he only distracts. It's so annoying. He must have it. Yeah, he must have it macroed into abilities. I don't even know how to macro pings. I don't want to know. That's madness. It's the craziest thing. Pretty funny though, I guess. I mean, I encounter a lot of ret paladins out there, and he's the only one I kind of like think about at all. So, you know, all fame is good fame or whatever. I don't remember what the saying is, something like that. So maybe that's it. Maybe he is like benefiting from it, just like notoriety.
but for far too long.
All right, we are crushing these pets. I challenge you to a duel. Let me just make sure my EU account is still on. Yep. Yeah, we're cute here. Yeah, I'm sort of like, I'm definitely starting to get into the camp where I'm like, I just can't wait until midnight. When you know something like a massive change is around the corner, it's hard to think about anything else. You know, it's hard to like be like as into the war within. And like, I mean, season 3, I'm having fun still, but it kind of feels like I'm just like just trying to distract myself from the fact that like this is all kind of like we're all just waiting. We're in a holding pattern for midnight. It'll be awesome. Matt, what's funny is you're more like, oh my gosh, it's all happening too fast. You're not done with War Within yet. Oh, really? You feel that way? I feel like I've played the absolute like like everything in War Within to the absolute maximum. So I feel like I'm ready. I'm ready for the next step. Also, like I really enjoy the beginning of expansions. I mean, I'm sure most people are like that. That's why subscriber numbers are way higher at the beginning of an expansion. But that's just like the most exciting time, you know? You haven't you haven't beaten the Delve boss. Oh yeah. So I was doing some mythic raids earlier this week, and the 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 seventh boss in the raid. There are 8 bosses in the raid. The seventh boss has a mechanic that's actually very similar, like extremely similar to the Delve boss. It's kind of interesting. And so like there were some people who were I think struggling with that mechanic. I was initially because I wasn't sure what to look for. I didn't do my research before going into the raid. Mm. But yeah, Mythic Nexus King is actually pretty non-trivial, uh, and it I think it does require people to have like practiced by playing. Wait, wait a second. Oh, this queue popped. Okay, let's play this one. Yeah, I think I kind of have to do the Delph boss. Oh no, what? Shoot. Okay, let's see if this queue pops, and if it doesn't, I'm gonna send this guy into a follow, or I won't send this guy into a follower dungeon. First, let me. Oh, perfect. Send this guy into a follow. Oh no, it didn't go. Okay, so this one. All right. Dang, I'm gonna play the EU account then. Okay, let's see. EU guy, this guy. It's all good. All right. Let me reload my UI here. This guy will go into a follower dungeon, and we're gonna play a demo game. The season's been a bit of a mess for you. Need a bunch of rep. Oh yeah. You want the yellow T-Rex mount? Oh yeah, that one's actually pretty cool. I've never used it, but it is pretty cool. Get all the new rep. Yeah, I've like done everything. So I've gotten like I've now killed 5 bosses in the Mythic Raid, which took a long time. I've gotten like every reputation except Dark Fuse, which takes forever. Holy cow. Okay, what am I doing here? Let's see. Get a new pet. Uh, say Blitz, Diabolus is all fine probably, and then this is a 2800 game, pretty high. Uh, we're on the Alliance team. Okay. Hey Somber, how are you doing? I'm doing well. I'm actually having a blast. It's Friday. Wait, how far am I on? Wait, why is this bugged? Maybe I haven't done anything yet. Oh yeah, I haven't done anything yet. That's why I don't have any progress. I guess. I don't know. Seems buggy. On this mount, on this guy, I did get the new turkey. It's actually pretty nice. This guy, prize turkey. Turkey mount is one of the best mounts they've made in a long time. It makes a hilarious sound every time you mount up. You finally got a lead as enhanced. Nice, congratulations. That's awesome. Yeah, you were like tearing things up. Let's see, Matt. Because of the start of the season for you having to keep leaving town. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you had the personal stuff. Did I make health stones? I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. Yeah, I have a health stone. Alright, so I'm going lumber mill, I think. I didn't read the... Oh, this guy's got the turkey, too. We got, like, turkey mounts. I was a little slow out the gates, which that can cost you dearly, but I think we're good. So here's what he's going to do. He's going to try and wall us off. Trying to ice wall. Yeah, I see right through you. And I haven't played demo in a while. Because it's been so annoying to play demo. But now, demo's back. Drop a Fell Lord on top of there. Fake the kick. Fear the healer. Blast. Interrupt the poly. Ooh, that's a very aggressive ice block. Dang it, I can't get out of that. I wonder if he's trying to do the disconnect bug, or the fall through the earth bug. I think he might be. That's why he's sitting on top of us. He's trying to do disoriented to knock. He's trying to knock us through the wall, through the floor. Which is, I think, pretty cheesy. Not to be... It's a very low... What do you call that? Not a very classy move. Just say that. Alright, killed the mage. Oh no! Oh my gosh.
I cannot cast that.
Hopefully he can like poly him or something. Nice, got it. Alright. Yeah, he's trying to do the knock thing. Nice. Secured the base, I believe. Maybe? Yeah. No problem. Kill this guy again? Why not?
I must get closer.
Fear that guy. Stun this guy. Kill this guy. Nice. I think we knocked. Did we knock the priest? Yeah. Maybe? Wait, where did the priest go? I think he got knocked. Got it. Alright, we're kind of dominating here. Even though they're trying to do some, like, exploits, basically. Dude, whenever you see a mage who just keeps consistently trying to Dragon's Breath into Blast Wave you when you're up here on the Lumber Mill, they're trying to knock you beneath the floor and, like, get you stuck there so you lose 200 points or whatever it is. It's super cheesy, and it works, like, with, like, not... It's, like, not inconsistently. It's actually, like, pretty repeatable, and it's a total exploit. Those people are not to be trusted. Alright, let's get some more health stones. Somber, yeah, thanks. Playing Enhanced feels like you're paying your sins. You enjoy the spec? Yeah, that's so funny. Yeah, he's doing it again. Look at that. This guy. That's an interesting ice wall. Drop a Fell Lord there. Interrupt that. So the Fell Lord totally prevents them from trying to capture it there. It's kind of nice. Nice little feature. Alright, full fear on the healer. Oh no, what? How's he out of that? Did he drink it? Oh, maybe he Shadowboard Deathed it. I don't know if we're gonna get this space again. They're a little bit smarter about their not even cheesy, that's downright cheating. Yeah, I actually think it's cheating. I think it's against terms of service. I don't know exactly how it's done. I think there's probably like some sort of timing component to it, but I've seen people do it enough that like I think there's some degree. It's like about as maybe it's about as reliable as like a whatchamacallit, mind control disconnect bug, something like that. You know, it like doesn't happen that often, but it's like often enough where like it's kind of like it makes sense to sort of spam mind control just for the off chance that you'll disconnect somebody. It's crazy. But I think hopefully they're getting rid of some of this like blast wave stuff next season, next expansion. We'll see. Uh-oh. Oh, nice. You say didn't get knocked. Oh, I think we just straight up destroyed that guy.
That spell is not yet ready.
We get it? Alright, got it.
I cannot cast that yet.
Alright, I think we won this game. Nice. Didn't they disable an arena recently because of that issue? Yeah, I think there was also some new bug they introduced because I was falling through without that bug. It was a different bug. It was like, it just became super easy to fall through the floor in a few arenas specifically. I don't remember which ones. It was like Ruins of Lordaeron. No. Wait, was it that one? It was that one or Dalaran Sewers or something like that. I don't remember. But like, yeah, there were a couple arenas where I just kept falling through the ground, and a lot of people would too. So bizarre. Okay. All right, nice. Nice little win. 2800 game. Let's leave this instance group. Hey Akuma, would someone help you by telling you how to add a socket to your wrist or oh yeah. So for PvP gear you add sockets using the whatchamacallit thing. Gosh, what's this? What? Alright, you add a socket using the Honor vendor. They sell something called oh yeah, Neminon answered. Yeah, that's right. You have to buy this thing here. It's called Astral Jeweler's Setting. Specifically for PvP gear. Costs a crazy amount of honor. Like a crazy amount. Luckily gems do they make basically no difference. So it doesn't matter too much if you can't get them. Okay. Neminon, it's so strange. You're not a dev, but it can't be that hard to secure textures. I'm no dev myself either, so I have no idea. But those yeah, I don't know. There's just like so much. There's so many little bugs like that that have persisted for so long, like literally decades, that I think there must be something hard to fix about it, is my assumption, but I don't know. Oh, they disabled both those? Yeah, I think it was both those arenas. Hold on one second. Okay, back. Neminon, you bet if you could look at the BG maps in an editor, you'd see some truly criminal design. Yeah. I bet there's a lot of little things that will simply never get fixed, and that's just life. Oh, let's do Dance Dance Dark Moon.
You need something? Safe travel. Have a good one.
Okay. Yellow, purple, blue. Purple, yellow. You know, I think Warsong Gulch also, like, they did like a reskin of it a while ago. Yellow, blue, purple, yellow, blue. Cedar trees, stank dog. Let's go indeed. We're warming up with some Dark Moon. Oh, hey, bud. Oh, shoot. Uh-oh. I don't... Shoot. Dang it. I got a little distracted. Oh, yeah. Let me help you out. Yeah, one sec, bud. Okay, here you go. Okay. Yeah, had a little, Oh, nice, I finished the quest anyway. Good, good. Alright. Little aggro there. Let's see. I am in queue over here. Let me move this guy away. This is kind of loud. Have to repair? Nah. Alright. Let's do some more Dark Moon quests.
Have a good one. Good day to you.
Alright, Q-Pop. This guy goes into follower dungeon. Maybe I should queue for some demo on my main. Yeah, I'll do that after maybe my next lobby or so. Uh, 10 seconds. I don't want to accept it when I'm in the midair. There we go. Yeah, I think once midnight lands, I'm gonna actually stream some build experimentation, the beta rather. I don't know what will be available in the beta. Will they have PvP enabled, do you think? Like all the solo shuffle and stuff? We'll see. I'm actually not sure. I basically never do beta stuff. I didn't participate in the beta for War Within at all. I just went in totally blind, which I think is pretty fun too. But I'm curious enough, especially like, because now I'm making like build guides and stuff. Like I want to make sure I know what's going on. All right. Let's see. Isn't the beta very close? Yeah, it's like literally days away. I think it's on Tuesday. Actually, I didn't realize the beta was going to be this early because I don't think the expansion lands until I could be wrong, but I don't think it lands until like March. At least February.
You got my attention.
But yeah, I'm pretty curious because like there's a lot of changes afoot. And some of the biggest ones are going to be like UI customization using basically no add-ons. That'll be interesting. Cuz I want to play with the cooldown manager. I haven't really seen that yet. I mean, cuz the current one is pretty poop. Maybe the current one's better now. I don't know. I haven't played with it in a while since they launched it. It was so bad. I think the pre-patch event was data mined for some time in January. Yeah, but I thought I saw somebody saying that the actual like launch wouldn't be until March. So pre-patch might be January, but the launch won't be until at least February, but maybe March. Honestly, a long pre-patch is pretty annoying because pre-patch is always extremely unbalanced. So it's like almost unplayable for like solo shuffle and stuff. So it always ends up being like the wackiest, most like ridiculous time to play at all. And let me duck out of the instance group here, I guess. Whoops. Why is that so loud? All right.
Fight well, friend.
Oh yeah, getting a bunch of these hoggers. Brandon, pre-patches are normally about 6 weeks. Ah, 6 weeks. Oh, okay. I thought it was shorter. I thought it was like a month tops, but that might be right. I remember getting pretty annoyed towards the end of pre-patch between War Within or Dragonflight and War Within. It's pretty annoying. It's like you can't do anything. If you're a PvEer, it's actually okay because you can just like rack up all the like the boss kills and stuff that you want because you'll be like super OP. You have like all these like crazy abilities and stuff. Dang it. This one is actually, this is the one Darkmoon Fair game that I just like, I really cannot consistently hit the bullseye. It's really hard. Uh-oh. If this game pops while I'm midair, what happens? Oh no. I'm gonna I'm gonna like rejoin Darkmoon Fair and be like dead. Okay. This guy goes to follower dungeon. Alright. Arcane, Ret Pally, and a Dev Evoker. Huh. Alright. Same plan. Hellcaller, Affliction it is. Actually, after this one, I'll queue as demo. Yeah, let's get some demo solo shuffle in, and then maybe some Destro. Do a little of everything. Six weeks does seem like a long time though. But I guess they need to figure out all the bugs and stuff. Quintus God. It's that guy again. It's our ping spammer. Alright, this guy mega stole all my nether wards. All one of them. With his kleptomania. Shoot. I wall here. I feel like I'm under a lot of pressure. What am I doing here? Just kind of blasting away. Spell bop is nice to get. Health stone for nothing, basically. So we are, oh, I'm super dead, yeah. Dang. What do I do there? I think I wasted a little bit of time trying to kill the Ret. I also walled a little bit early. I think I was trying to prevent some damage that I thought was happening then, but it never really materialized. That was winnable. But man, you know, I wonder if Yeah. This feels very bad, I'll be honest. And the reason why it feels so bad is like they have a lot of dispels and decurses and stuff. Basically cannot maintain any level of pressure here. You can kind of reset for a second. Yeah, like basically my agony, it has not stayed up for more than 1 second this entire game on any target. Alright. Can we get his ice block here? Got his ice block. Max damage. Try and just blast it here. There's no way. Oh man, I'd coil up too. Dang. Just like he just keeps getting a spam dispelled. That's a 7 UA dispels is a lot. That's a lot. Considering that nobody, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to beat that. Resto Druid, especially with like a Ret Pally to kind of just keep giving a million immunities. I don't know. Uh-oh. Man. Get up the disintegrate. Yeah, I have to not wall there because I have to trust I'm gonna get spell bomb or something there. Alright, there's an ice block, which is good. And if disintegrate, again, that's pretty nice damage. Oh man, that's tough. I think I'm gonna go 06 here. I'm just like realizing I can't keep like the amount of like reapplication I have to do here of dots is like really preventing me from kind of like ramping up or getting any sort of how do I deal with that? Pretty tough. Somber, will I be playing the midnight beta? Yeah. So next week I'm gonna definitely download the beta. I'm gonna give it a shot. I don't know how to do that, but I will figure it out. I never do betas. I mean, for WoW. Or I haven't in this whole time. But it seems like it'll be fun. Whoops, just hopped right into that Ring of Frost. Dude, I'm just gonna stay on this dragon though. Oh shoot, overlapped. Ward away from the Dragon's Breath. Tried to reflect the poly there, but that was not meant for me. Alright, this is actually good. They're kind of like, we're messing with their big go timer. Oh nice, we got him. Oh, it's nice to get one win. Let's see. Somber, you didn't buy the Epic Edition, it's too expensive here? Oh, yeah. I justified it because you get the free month of game time, but yeah, it's definitely a little expensive. Uh-oh. Hold on one second. I might have Kid aggro in a second. 1 second. 1 second. Alright. I'll have to be AFK for just a minute after this one. Wait, that's the wrong evoker. I am definitely going on the wrong way. That's okay. Let's just blast him anyway. Whatever. I accidentally fell domed earlier, but it worked out okay because my pet died right as I... Oh no! What? Alright, that's ridiculous. Alright, Maxana. Recently tried out some Affliction. You're really struggling when you're facing Ret Mage. Yeah, I'm feeling that right now. I think this is one of the hardest lobbies I've had in a while. Mage, and also Resto Druid is very good. You're just like... it's just like their healing just completely counters our dot pressure. To get a kill on the same team, yeah, Ret Mage is tough. So I'm just trying to get out of here with 2 wins, if possible. We'll see. All the other games have not felt even close, you know? Like the ease with which this guy can just so stop the tranquility. He's just gonna dispel off all my damage in a second here at no penalty. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, now we're getting like a bunch of chain CC. Uh-oh. This is pretty tough. Oh, he just randomly died. Okay, I got 2 wins. That's like better than nothing, right? Alright, I gotta be AFK for just like a minute. I'll be right back. Okay, back. Alright, let's queue back up. Let's queue some demo. Let's get some demonology going. And then let's drop out of the instance group here. And let's see if we've finished up our where are we on our I have to do my canon quest, that's right. 850 Darkmoon prize tickets. Gosh, it takes forever. Yeah, I really should do it on alts, shouldn't I? Yeah. Affliction has felt kind of like pretty mediocre. It feels like it's okay, you know? It's just not like, it's just not, I don't know. Maybe I'll try Affliction Soul Harvester next. It has been a while. But there's just certain comps that like it just feels like as Affliction are just so hard. There's a lot of decurse, so like if you got a mage and a druid on the team, like you're just basically never have Agni up, which means you don't get shards. Agony doesn't do a ton of damage, but it does enough to be like pretty annoying. Hmm. Dang it, I keep overshooting. Storn, you don't know how many realms your characters are spread out, but there's a ticket fanny pack on the black market. It contains hundreds of tickets. What? I didn't know there was a ticket fanny pack. That's funny. Is the black market unique to each server? Too soon. Oh, but I'm done. Nice. Okay. Realm pool? Oh, okay. Oh yeah, that's right. Auction houses are like, they're not like server. They're like realms. Realm pool. Alright, I finished all the Darkmoon Fair quests today. Let's get out of here. When's the next holiday event? Moonkin Festival? Right. Kind of funny that the Bountiful Harvest event is the Thanksgiving event. Wait, where is it? Oh, Pilgrim's Bounty. That's what it's called. I don't think it's like there's no boss or anything associated with it though. It's kind of a weak event, but I guess the 21st anniversary starts soon. That'd be cool. Yeah, so we'll spend next week just kind of messing around on the beta, figure out some builds, figure out what's looking good and what's looking bad, and then we'll get bored of that, head right back to retail and play some anniversary event. All right. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Check for some crafting orders, none. So what I really need to do, so I've killed 5 bosses in the raid, but the one I really want to kill is the one called Soul Hunters, because you can get the nice mythic boots that you can use in PvP. And it's basically just like an extra little bit of damage in PvP. Kind of hacks, you know, it's a little bit of a leg up, but you give up versatility, so it's not like it's a little bit of a trade-off. But yeah, I definitely want that. So I gotta figure out how to kill soul hunters by next week sometime. That's the goal. My grand plan for the next few months is just kill soul hunters, get the boots, have best in slot gear, and then just kind of hang out until end of season and push then. And maybe in between then I'll try and make like a couple videos. I've decided that I don't have it in me to make a video every single week. I think I'll try and do it every other week. So I did one a week and a half ago, so I'll do another one in I guess I did about last week sometime. So I'll do another one this weekend, perhaps, or early next week. Yeah. That's the plan. Queues are surprisingly slow right now. So EU hasn't popped in a bit, and this one I've waited for 6 minutes. That's actually a long time to wait on a Friday. I guess it is high rated. I'm trying to find a 2800 game, basically. My MMR is a little high right now. You know what? I should just be playing my alt. Why don't I do that? It's a little lower rated. I'll probably get a queue a lot faster. Yeah, let's play some demo. I'm kind of excited to play more demo again because it's been a while. It's a little variety. Little change of pace. Sell some stuff. What? That's a lot. This can't possibly sell for that much. Okay, we got a Q-pop here. Let's send this guy maybe into a follower dungeon. Yeah, Q-popped. All right. It's Temple of Katmogu, the worst map. That's okay. Let's do it. This is a 2900 game. 2900, a lot of rogues. What? All the rogues are so high rated. Like you don't see any rogues. Every rogue is like 3K rated. Must be like I think it's just like their rating distribution as a rogue is like just at the very top. That's it. Crazy. Ablik, Q-pop. Yeah, this is EU Q-pop. This is my EU Warlock. I'm gonna play. I guess I'll play Diabolist. I don't know. Let's switch this to Impish, and let's switch this to Gateway Mastery.
I cannot use that item.
Dude, I'm so useless on this map though. This map does not look pet friendly. No, it is. Demonology on this map is an absolute nightmare. You cannot do damage on this map because you're constantly having to like. I mean, it's not even that you hop up and down levels a lot. You do that a lot, and every time you do that, your pets get lost and they do nothing. But you're also trying to hit people who are hopping up and down levels too. So it's like basically you do no damage as demo unless you get to sit in the middle and just blast away. But if you do that, it's sort of like depends on how your healers play. Because if your healers aren't on the same page, then they're going to be running around healing people like they should. And if they're not in the middle, then you are basically just 100% useless. So we'll see. But the best thing I can do is try and take over the middle. So we'll see. What did I get? Yeah, whatever. Let's keep this. Let's see how this goes. Also with like this many rogues and stuff, it's like there's so much mobility And I'm not sure. I'm not sure there's going to be a lot of action in the middle anyway. Uh-oh, we're getting absolutely crushed here. Is it just me or does my game sound really loud? Maybe it's just me. Maybe I need to turn down my headset volume. Alright, there we go. Just blasting away. So this is actually working out okay in terms of like, at least I'm contributing. One second. okay. Was AFK a second there. Just kind of AFK farming in the middle, just trying to do as much damage as I could. Yeah. We are just kicking butt. I don't know. Actually, it's a pretty close game. But we're kicking their butts in mid, which is nice because that lets me do something this game as opposed to just doing nothing, which is my usual lot in life when I play this map. So it's good. It's good.
I cannot cast that.
Getting killed here. Hit this guy. Nice. AoE fearing. AoE stunning. So it's kind of interesting. They're not bringing their flags into the middle because we're kind of killing everybody who comes in the middle. But that actually works out for us because we are ahead in points. There's like no way to catch up unless you come to the middle fully. So there he is. Alright, he's down. Get the healer. Interrupt the healer. Yeah, it's so tanky. There we go. Uh-oh. Stun this guy. Take him out. Nice. All right. Victory. Okay, I'm gonna go AFK for just a minute. I'll be right back. BRB. All right, back. Oh no, did I miss a Q pop? Q right back up. Leave instance group here. And get in Q on both. All right, let's see. Man22, hey, how's it going? Happy Friday. You were 2382 on lock, and now you're down to 2240 in blitz. Oh, that's so frustrating. Yeah, it happens. If you got to 2380,
Surely charging.
if you play enough and you play well, and you get a little bit lucky because there's definitely a little bit of luck with blitz, then you'll get back to 24, no problem. You'll get that elite pennant or whatever it is. I think it's a pennant. Maybe a tabard. I don't remember. Yeah, you'll get there. Okay, so we're queued for demo. I'm queued for a lot of demo right now. Actually, demo is the bomb. I think demo is actually, it's back to S tier, or at least A plus tier, because it was trash tier when everyone was playing Void Weaver, but nobody's playing Void Weaver anymore. I actually don't know if Void Weaver got nerfed to oblivion, like where it's like is like actually bad, or if people are overreacting to it getting nerfed, because I bet it's still pretty good. I don't think the nerfs were like gutting the spec entirely. I'm not sure though. I mean, 20% nerf on Trinity is pretty big, but they were already casting so mega fast. It's like, I don't know. I don't know if that makes that big a difference. But nobody's playing Void Weaver anymore for whatever reason, and so that's really great for us demo logs. Man22, you're sick with Rifts, the PvP talent? You mean the teleport, the Shadow Rift thing? Yeah, that thing is pretty fun, uh, but it's so hard to make work that I think it's actually I don't think it's I think it's kind of gimmicky. Like I see some very good warlocks using it, but it doesn't. Honestly, I don't think it helps a lot, and I'd rather have a combat talent almost always. Sometimes I take it for fun, but I think it's pretty hard to make it work in an impactful way. And if you have a combat talent that can like help you win a node, like that's just like such a big swing. Like whenever I'm face a warlock in like a 2v2, which happens a lot at Lumbermill or at the market in Deepwind Gorge. No, not, yeah, Deepwind Gorge. And any sort of 2v2 situation, if I face a warlock who is using Shadow Rift, I am celebrating because I'm like, I'm already pretty confident in my 2v2, but they're basically down a PvP talent, and it's pretty unlikely they're going to be able to use that against another warlock to any effect because you can just pour it out of it. So it's like it can cost you. Like I've definitely beaten a lot of high-rated locks who ran Shadow Rift because they ran Shadow Rift. They're just down to talent. That's tough. That's a huge handicap. If you just kill them, that Shadow Rift is pretty useless, and it takes them forever to set it back up. And it's like, then it's not. You know what? It's not just that they take Shadow Rift and they lose a PvP talent. They also lose their port. They literally can't port to safety because they have to, in order to use Shadow Rift properly, you have to put your port in a bonkers place that you don't want to port to ever. And when you don't have port and you don't have an extra like Soul Rip or Nether Ward, like you just get crushed. So it's like I think it's actually a mistake to take it usually, unless
That is recharging.
unless you're pretty confident you can do something kind of gimmicky with it. But it's just gimmicks, you know. If you're facing somebody who's like equally skilled, you're not gonna succeed with gimmicks against them. Man22, you always check on YouTube, but you're gonna sub on Twitch. Oh yeah. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I mean, no pressure at all. If you do sub on Twitch though, you won't get ads, which is nice. I don't think there's any way to disable ads in YouTube. I mean, I guess I could turn them off, but You know, I gotta pay for occasional Big Macs or whatever. Mc or chicken McNuggets, chicken nuggets. Man 22. You put port in the water. It works deep in the water. Use Rift. Use it on Gilneas. Yeah, actually, you can do it on Gilneas. If you put it in the water underneath there's like a water wheel at Gilneas, and like it's super disorienting when you get rifted there. That's actually a pretty good spot for it. It's pretty funny, but once again, it is kind of a nerf to you in your combat because like at the fight at Gilneas, what happens a lot is as a warlock you'll get targeted a lot, and so if you're unable to port to safety consistently, then like it's like very challenging. I don't know. I don't think it's always worth it, but it's fun. And when it does work, it works like in a spectacular fashion, and it feels like you just single-handedly won the game. You know, so that's maybe that's what it is. It's high risk, high reward. Oh, thank you for subbing with Prime, SNK. Really appreciate that. What? Another one? All, all hunt told. All he untold? Wait, what? Am I reading that wrong? Ali the Untold? Thank you for subbing. You know what I did not do is I did not change my spec, but that's okay. This is pretty close. But what is that? Is that a Ray of Hope already? What in the world? What rating is this? Well, I'm not using the right spec. They popped Ray of Hope by accident. Probably Fat Finger. Actually, I should go on the Hunter. What? Who is easier to kill, Hunter or Demon Hunter? Probably a Hunter. Spear this guy. Papa. Oh my gosh, that Fellor is not going to get any value. Alright, here we go. Big burst. Alright, let's switch to... I think I eat this. Yeah, nice. That was a nice chastise. We're doing no damage. I'm doing no damage. Or somebody's doing no damage. But you know what? We're just kind of hanging out until our next grimoire. Dude, why can I not fear this guy? I've got to help peel here. Nice. Okay. Ice block. Oh, is this guy a frost mage? He's a fire mage. No. That's all we got then. Alright, I'm gonna hit the hunter. Alright, switching back to demon hunter. How do we kill this guy? Alright. Interrupt the healer. That's a huge interrupt. That costs their immunity and swap. This guy's trying to fear me. Ah, he's gonna get it. Shoot. Fear the healer? It's not a long one. It is a long one. What am I talking about? Oh, dude's dead. Man, that was poop. All the Untold. I see. Okay. Yeah, when it's all one word, I feel like I was like, is this like All the Untold? That's a good name. Oh, thanks for subbing, both of you. SNK Skill and All the Untold. Appreciate that.
I cannot use that.
Okay, let's fix our spec. Solo Diabolist. Oh yeah, what is this? I need Nether Ward. I need Soul Rip. Okay, there we go. I'm just gonna open up with a bunch of stuns, a bunch of fears. Let's help our dudes survive for like more than a second here. how do we do this? This feels like super ineffective. Just gonna keep fearing this guy though. Wait, why do I have... Wait, what spec am I? Dang it. Why do I have Death Coil when I'm Diabolist? That's a mistake. I just don't feel like I can kill... We're not doing any damage. So nobody on their team has dipped below 80% health in 2 rounds. Spear this guy. Alright, we got Turtle. Gives me a little hope, but... Gosh, I don't know. I'm gonna use all my stuns on the melee. This guy's out of steam too. Here. Dude, what? This feels like so useless. Okay, let's this build is broken. This should be Howlitzer here. I have the Howlitzer talent here too, isn't that funny? Okay, let's get that. That's better. That should be better. Alright, let's try that.
I cannot use that.
Still pretty atrocious build. I do wonder if I should just play Soul Harvester here. Probably.
That spell is not yet
It's a nice Chastise. Interrupt the Polymorph. I think we just trained the mage, given how he died last couple games. I think that's one of the funniest things that happens in Solo Shuffle, is like, as soon as you lose a couple rounds early on, that's it. Like, you're never having fun in that round, in that lobby again. Because like, everybody just trains you. They're like, oh, this guy's the weakest link. Go for him. He might not be, you know. Might have just had like a bad round. Might have had the wrong spec like me or whatever, who knows. Definitely a little rusty. I'm not using my cooldowns on cooldown, which is kind of a very telling. So what do we do here? Stand in the darkness for sure. Wall, because I'm scared of... It's not even like using cooldowns, but I'm just still like half dead. More than half dead. This is very bad. Alright, let's see if we can kill him. This is it. Just kind of hide over here for a second. Let's see. Pop a Fellord here. I did not get to cast anything. While here. Alright, here we go. Reflecting. Hopefully he kills himself on the reflect. Nope. Oh my gosh, I'm super dead. Dang. That was not good. Let's try that again. Daniel T. Smoke. Oh, thank you. Thank you for subbing. I appreciate that. How much longer will I be streaming tonight? I should be streaming for a while. I just basically logged on. I guess I've been streaming for 2 hours, but I feel like I just finished work. It's been a long week, so I'm gonna stream. Hey Pack, how are you doing? Hello, hello. All right. Whoops. Let me see. Let's go this way. Let's see if I can get a kill, get a win on this this game. Hit up the poly. Baited the kick. Fear that guy. Hellstone. Port. Yeah, I'm like rusty, but I'm getting it back. Here we go, here we go. We're back in action, getting a bunch of precogs. Drop a Fell Lord. Let's interrupt the ice wall. Because sometimes you get lucky and kill them. They can't ice block. Didn't work out though. That's okay. Really gotta fear this guy. If I get lucky, he'll get feared and he can't get dispelled. Oh, was that his cauterize? I think it was. Nice. It's really good for us. Coil this guy. Gonna try and fear him. If I get him feared like around the corner, he's gonna go so far. Throw an exhaust on him. Fear him again. Dude's gone. He's just like out of the game. Wait. Shoot. He's back. Alright, got 2 interrupts there. That's pretty good. Yeah, he's got an ice block. I interrupt the healer. This is so much pressure. I'm like playing like a on the top of my game. There we go. Okay. Just have to focus, you know, get a little practice in, and we're back. Cause I honestly have not played demo in solo shuffle until this week. For the past maybe month. It's been a while. I've been doing all Destro and AF mostly. Pretty crazy. Let's see, Man 22, Hatred Strike is good. What's Hatred Strike? I don't know what that is. Is that a game? Oh, let's see. Man, you pay monthly YouTube, no commercials? Oh, yeah, that's right. There's like a YouTube premium thing or something, right? Actually, I think Pinky has that. And like, so she doesn't get ads. I get a lot of ads on my YouTube. I don't think it's a shareable account. Uh-oh. Getting kind of wrecked here. Fell Lord. Not the worst. Totally recoverable. Uh-oh, interrupted. Let's try again. Stun the mage. I'm just gonna train the mage with all my might. Hey, we stun, fake the kick, fear the healer, we're back on top, here we go. Dang, there's his ice block though. Did he cauterize too? I think he might have cauterized. I'm not sure. Looks like it, I see like fire on the ground. Interrupt the healer. This is actually really good. Yeah, I got the fake kick. Coil him. He's like super far from his healer. Uh-oh. Am I dead? No, no. I'm good. Fear the healer again. He has no ice block or nothing. This guy is super, super toast. What? Full heal? What? What was that? What kind of heal was that? That was nuts. Alright, he's dead. Dude, look at that damage. Demon Hunter is busted. 3 million DPS? That's ridiculous. Alright. Daniel T. Smoke. You're finally starting your lock the season. Ooh. Demo or Destro for a boomer butt. I think
I cannot use that.
hmm I think demo is actually pretty good right now. I think demo is pretty good and it's pretty simple. It's a little annoying when you're facing a full melee lobby, but that's just true of all warlocks in general. Like, all warlocks are pretty unhappy in those melee lobbies. So I don't know, like there's no like great lobby for us locks these days. But demo is pretty consistent. It's not too complicated, and it had a major weakness that has been addressed by Blizzard, thankfully, which was those very silly Void Weaver priests. Those guys are gone. I haven't seen a Void Weaver in a while, and I don't know if that's because they're bad, but people are like, they give up hope very easily, you know? Alright, Fell Lord here. Dang it. This guy's getting a lot of interrupts on me. I'm gonna port back here. Okay, nice. What? Dude, Demon Hunters are nuts. They have so many disruptive tools. Done the healer. Shoot. Oh, he got traps too. Nice. Alright, this is not good though. Fear this guy. Alright, I'm gonna port. We get his cauterize? No, we didn't get anything. I think I wall here. This is very bad. I think I played pretty badly, but luckily still have a chance. Interrupt the poly.
I'm out of range.
Dude. Can't fake kick this guy. Done him. Run like the wind. Coil him. Nice. Got a great fear. Oh, alright. Managed to squeeze by with 3 wins. That was tough. Surprisingly tough. I think I should have done better in that kind of lobby, but the first couple rounds, it felt like I could not figure out what to do there. The mage would just, I think the mage had a rough lobby. That's basically what it boiled down to. But I did manage to win. I guess I lost one with the mage, against the mage. So that's too bad. All right. As a fellow boomer, Destro takes less brain power. You know, that one, so there's pros and cons of both. Destro is definitely stronger overall. So like, and if you're getting trained, if you do nothing but just spam Wither and Conflagrate and Shadowburn, so just you spam your instant casts on everything, tab target, you'll actually do pretty well. You don't really have to do a lot of Chaos Bolts to carry games. And every time you do get a Chaos Bolt off, you'll win a game. So it's actually pretty strong. There are also fewer keybinds as Destro, whereas like Demo is, I think it's a little heavier on keybinds, which is kind of annoying. Storm Havoc has the same advantage against Demo as Discad. They can mark a target. Oh yeah, yeah, that's right. They do funnel damage, which is why they do so much damage when they're like just standing on top of me and my pets. So dumb. N22 Hatred Strike is good. It's a demo talent. What? Oh, is that what this is? Oh, Immutable Hatred. This one here. Let me see. Hatred. Yeah, it must be this one. Yeah, Immutable Hatred is very good. I like this talent. I take it as demo all the time. It doesn't do way more damage than Dreadstalkers. Like, you could take the Dreadstalker talent instead. But I think this is better because it's a little more consistent. I use a lot of demonic cores. Let's see. Dano Smoke, keybinds are a big deal for you. Keeping track of cooldowns is a problem. Yeah. I look at my bars a lot too. It's hard not to. Destro rotation, it is intuitive. It's like, oh, I've got shards. I better dump my shards. Yeah. I think Destro is probably where most people succeed when they're first kind of like picking up lock, or if it's the first time playing lock in a long time. It just feels like more like a natural fit for most people. So especially if you do battlegrounds, if you're doing battlegrounds too, I would definitely go with Destro. Demo is very good in battlegrounds because I play that a lot, but there are certain maps like Katmogu that I just did. It just feels like you just run around doing nothing. You're just like, I'm on the team, I'm helping out if I can, but there's only so much I can do. Yeah, I'm a fan of all the specs. I'd say the only one to avoid for sure is Affliction. The other two, you can make it work. Affliction, I can barely make it work sometimes. It just kind of like depends on depends on the weather or something. But yeah, Midnight is looking really good. Gosh, I can't wait till Tuesday so I can test out the beta because the Affliction talent changes looked really nice. Destro looked pretty much the same, which is good. I think. I mean, I think they're pruning a lot of talents from every class, and that's fine. But I think in terms of just like the general feel of it, it was going to feel the same. And Affliction looked like they were good improvements, and then now Demo is back to being, I think, kind of more in line with the demonic summon army of imps like class fantasy. And it just sounds like we get a lot of utility, which is crazy because we already have a fair amount of utility. I think we're losing one of our stuns, but we're gaining like an interrupt, maybe some other stuff too. I don't know. Could be crazy. Daniel T. Smoke. Somehow you went 6-0 on your Shadow Priest for the 1800 set. Nice. Record was 25-34. You must have had a high MMR going in. Just gave you a little nudge. Yeah. No, Shadow Priest is really good. Shadow Priest is probably, I've never played it, but I bet it's similar to Warlock, so it'll fit right in. Yeah. I get scared when I see Shadow Priests. I don't know what to do about them. They just sit there, they tank all my damage. Shoot at them all day. They never die. I find Destro harder to play in PvE than Demo, which I think most people are not like that. But I think with Destro, one thing is that it's like very easy to overcap on shards, I feel like. I don't know why. So you waste a lot of shards. Or I don't know how to do that efficiently. Alright, what do we got here? We got a Destro lock, 2 locks, and Marks and Demon Hunter. Okay. Marks, Demon Hunter, Destro. So they're probably gonna go on the Destro lock a lot, I assume. I'm gonna go. I need to play more Diabolist. I really haven't been playing very much of it. So let's go Howl of Terror. Wait, what is this Burning Rush? That is a huge waste. Wait, why don't I have these talents over here? This is terrible. What in the world? Okay, I think my talent tree is broken. Felt good, tanky, the rotation stuff. Yeah. Definitely not easy to play Shadow Priest from what I understand. Dude, are these the worst? This is the worst, absolute worst Bell Lord ever. Except that I managed to hit this guy, right? Oh no, didn't even hit him. Useless.
I cannot cast that yet.
They're just blasting away. Hitting, I don't know who. I guess we're going on this guy. We should probably go on the other guy, but here we are. Dang it. So this is one of those disc priests that I said had disappeared. And so they're like, they're just racking up crazy damage on my silly pets. Useless pets. Hey, we fear. You're the healer. You're this guy. You're this guy. Shoot, trinket that. I don't know. Doesn't feel so good. It's a nice swap. Just blasting away. Hoping to win with sheer damage. You're the hunter. Nice, got a good Fell Lord here, I think. Got him. That was really close, but we did get him. All right. I do not like facing disc priests. It makes me so sad.
I cannot use that.
Okay. Gonna watch my guide. Oh yeah. Yeah. Check it out. Yeah, the Destro guide I think is particularly good and on point. So and my demo guide, I haven't updated it for this season because it's the same. It's honestly just the exact same as last season. Except for literally 2 talent points. So I haven't bothered with that, but maybe I should. There's still like a couple months left for people to reach their rating goals, so it might be helpful to some people. And there's probably like a fair number of people who are like returning now to the game because they're like kind of nice. Pretty nice opener. That Resto Shaman is like, dude, what in the world? All right. Let's just stun the hunter because he's hitting hard. Fell Lord right there. Get this guy. Here. Wait, what? Is there a Tremor Totem there? There is a Tremor Totem there. Okay, well we got the immunity. That's actually awesome. Oh, interrupt the healer? Hey, this might be a kill. You're the healer. Got it. Refear. Can't get it. Uh-oh. Fear this guy. Refear. Refear. Dead. No. I thought that was winnable, but that was that's tough. I feel bad for the Destro. He's getting trained. I didn't get I didn't get hit a single time. Storn, you just oh, you had a draw on the Temple Ball map? Oh man, that's nuts. That's very hard. That's like a very, very rare occurrence to get a draw on that map. I've had a lot of close games, but I think I might have had a draw on that once or so, but it's pretty rare. All right, I'm guessing that Destrolock gets trained every single game, so you're gonna get a little hint of what it's like playing Destro these days. It's like sometimes fun. You're the healer. Dang, they're using all their CC on me this time. I miss having the Destro on my team who could just like soak all the CC. Uh-oh. Can't wall. Here we go. Walling. Interrupt the healer. Charhound. Full damage, go. Port. Tyrant. What? That's a crazy interrupt. Very nicely done. Dang, I think we're in super trouble. This is actually a really hard combo to deal with. Ugh. Just trying to hit something. Dang, so close, actually. Dang. I don't know. It felt like we were just hiding behind the pillar the entire time. Had one opportunity to try and blow up the hunter. I wonder if my stun was up at that point, because I maybe could have stunned the hunter and gotten the kill before he could turtle, but that was tough. Mark's Destro is actually pretty scary, especially with a disc priest. Look at, I mean, the disc priest did as much damage as the Destro. It's crazy. Hey, OCD Gaming, how's it going? How's the Evoker going these days? I haven't seen very many Augs. I think you're like the Aug player, and that's which is awesome. I wonder what it's gonna be like in Midnight. I feel like they're like still trying to figure out what to do with a lot of the newer specs. Total mystery. I'm gonna trinket that. Whatever. Wait, what? Oh my gosh! I think I canceled my Tyrant cast by accident. Stun this guy. Oh, this is horrible. Oh, nice. I crit him for 6.5 million. Thank goodness for that crit, because I think we would have lost that for sure. It's a lucky crit. Let's see, Pack. Destro walks around with a giant kick you sign. Yeah. But man, he hits pretty hard. Kick Me would be a good guild name. That's true. That would be a good guild name. Let's see, good going. You got Evoker number 5. Oh my gosh. Are you leveling more Evokers? Yeah, I have 4 Warlocks, which is a lot. But because I don't even play my 4th Warlock at all. Like I just I don't have it in me. Oh, I thought I faked that. Shoot. Alright, whatever. Get a Tyrant out. Better late than never. Reflect. Hey, we stunning. Do this guy. Interrupt the Chaos Bolt. Dang. I'm actually getting like pretty heavily CC'd here. What? That's ridiculous. Alright, we interrupted each other. Can I get a fear here? Got a fear on the healer. Fear the healer again. Switch to this guy. Nice, we got an immunity. Alright, fake the kick finally. AoE stunning, Tyrant, big damage. Fear everything. Interrupt the healer. Fear healer. Oh no! I got interrupted. Reflect. Trinket. What? Doesn't Ruination look like it's gonna do a bazillion damage and then it just always disappoints? It's so funny. Uh-oh. Stun this guy. Bake the kick. Big damage on the, I don't know why we're focusing this guy, but we're in pretty deep at this point. There's no way around it. Gotta kill him. Got him. Alright. I don't think focusing a Demon Hunter against a Demon Hunter Destro makes any sense, but we made it work somehow. OCD, you had a level boost? Oh yeah, I still have a level boost for the... I don't think I've used it. For the Epic Edition. Yeah, I haven't used it yet, I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure what to use it on. I have 1 billion Conquest points because we have and now we have the Conquest boxes, so I could level up another Warlock and have it instantly geared. But I don't even play my 3rd one, so I think I needed something else. But I don't play any of my other alts either, and I enjoy them. Like, I have an Evoker ult, I never play it. It's pretty fun. Shoot. I think I can... Yeah. That's the worst Tyrant of all time. And dude is dead. Wow. What happened? Look at that damage. That guy just like one-shot my Hunter. Crazy. Andreas. Hey, playing Lock in 2v2 with your friend. He plays Evoker healing. It's very hard versus melee. Playing around 1800 feels bad. Yeah. Can you recommend you for playing Destro? You know, I think... Gosh, I got a Q pop already. Alright, whatever. Let's queue back up here and then join. Alright. So, Destro Evoker. Interesting. Destro's not the easiest to play in 2s. So I'd say that Demo and Affliction are both a little easier to play as Warlock in 2v2. As Destro, you're trying to set things up. So you're trying to catch somebody open, you stun them with your Infernal, or you get your Coil on them, and then you try and get your Chaos Bolts. But it's all set up, so like you can't really as easily just grind people down. And so against melee, like melee healer, usually it's going to be, you got to get like some sort of CC on both of them at the same time, and in the open. So you want to kind of position yourself in the open and get a double coil with like a Havoc coil. Some people use Succubus to succubus out their healer. You need to do something to try and set up that go, and then blast them with 2 Chaos Bolts. So it takes a little bit more work. With Demo and Affliction, it's much simpler. You're just grinding down your opponents. So I usually play with Affliction or Demo because it's like, it's just easier. But that composition can work. But yeah, melee is tough. Melee is tough these days. Let me see. I'm playing Blitz. I don't know. I guess Soul Harvester. Whatever. You know, this is actually a map where, as Demo, I think Shadow Rift is actually not bad. Let's see. What are we facing? I think I'm gonna get Shadow Rift here. Because sometimes you just need a little bit of an edge. Because the reason why Shadow Rift is so effective on this map is you don't need to get a crazy Shadow Rift. Because sometimes the cart is stuck at a very, very close to the midpoint. So it only takes like a little bit of CC on the enemy team to swing the influence on the cart to the other side. So Shadow Rift actually is pretty good here. Let's see what happens. Pack. Oh, let's see, what rating is this though? So this is 3K game. I'm probably gonna get wrecked because they have a lot of tools to mess with a Demo lock, that's for sure. Whoa, nice static totem. Hey, we fear. Dodge the kick. I don't really want to hit this guy, but I will. Because maybe, sometimes you get lucky and you kill a healer and then you just win the game. Just outright win. Nah, didn't get it. I need to put more exhaustions down. Oh my god. You know what? We just got outplayed so bad. You know what happened? They switched the cart cart direction. I didn't even see it happen. I was like so obsessed with like getting precog and stuff. Well, that's pretty useless. We're all fighting over like a worthless node now. It's okay. Even if just killing the warrior will make me feel a lot better about myself. He has to kick me sooner or later. Right? Oh no. What? The rogue's back. Dude, this rogue is hard carrying the game. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you know, every time I think about leveling an alt, I'm like, I just don't know what I would enjoy more than Warlock.
That item is still recharging.
I'd simply be bad at it. I've played so much Warlock at this point that there's just no way. Where's my team? They're like all over the place. I don't think I can contest. Well, maybe I can contest top. I'm gonna go top. Oh my gosh, this rogue is just following me around, just sapping me and oh my gosh. You kidding me? Alright, I cannot help over there. Oh. Dude, I'm so useless. Get away from this earth grab totem. You know what I need though? I need to try and switch this cart.
Is not yet ready.
Because let's mess with this rogue, you know? Let's put a... I'm gonna leave my pet right there. I'm not sure my pet is too far to command, but I also don't know if we win team fights, but we're gonna find out. Well, doesn't feel like we win team fights. That's for sure. Oh my gosh. Alright. Andreas, thanks for answering. Try Affliction then? You played it before back in Burning Crusade? Yeah, I think Affliction is pretty good. You know what's really cool in 2s as Affliction? Is Drain Soul. Drain Soul is actually pretty good. I run that in 2s all the time at a pretty high rating, and it's fun. It's actually pretty effective. All right, what's going on here? Can we take this? If I get a nice teleport, stun them all. Shadow Rift. Did I miss? No, I got like 3 of them. 2. We're like nowhere close to taking this. It's not even close. That's okay. Just get out of here.
That spell is not yet ready.
We're getting seriously outclassed here. Not even remotely close. boy, oh boy. What do I do here? I'm just getting sat on by like 15 melee. Hmm. Oh, I see. People are raging at each other. That's what's happening. Y'all are missing out on some very lively chat. The thing is, people when people reach high ratings, uh, it really gets to their heads. Let me tell you, it gets to my head. That's for sure. Definitely gets to other people's heads too. And they're like, they simply assume everyone else is worse than them. And that, I think that's the funny thing about rating, is that people reach high rating and they assume they're like the best in the game. And like we're all guilty of this, and we just feel like we can't, like if we lose, it's everyone else's fault. But it's funny because like no matter what rating you are, you're simply getting paired with people who are around the same skill level as you. That's just how MMR works. So everyone here is around the same skill level. Like you'll win or lose some. That's just kind of how it is. But like basically nobody has like room to like kind of like take a superior air, you know? I've kind of given up here. I don't think this one's happening for us. But you know what? Let's at least see if we can kill somebody. I can't recall if we've killed anybody in these team fights yet. I don't think we have. Okay. Daniel T. Smoke. Okay, you're watching the guide. You got to know ASAP. Is Destra still sack their pet? Is that still a thing? You can. You can. I think if you're just picking up Warlock again after a while, I think sacking pet is actually pretty good because it's easier. You just don't have to worry about it. Sacking pet is perfectly fine. You're gonna lose a little tankiness, a little utility, and a little damage. So having a pet is better. Like almost like not even like it's like very clearly better, but it's not a bunch better. So if you're having trouble like kind of managing a pet or keeping a pet alive, then it is a good idea to sack it. But the ideal build, unless you're doing Blitz, is going to have a pet. It could be Succubus or Fell Hunter. I think Fell Hunter is easier and more flexible. So I play Fell Hunter basically all the time. Okay, let's queue back up. That was got crushed. Oh, the 2900 games are popping, just back to back. So let's get right back in it. Okay, let's put this guy right back into Follower Dungeon. Okay, Andreas, you feel like people at 1800 are good? When you played before, it was easy to get to 2.4, but now you feel like a noob? So there is more rating compression these days. So it is, 1800 is pretty good now. 1800's like, I think it's above average, or I'm not sure what it is, but it's higher than it used to be. And 2400 is exceptionally difficult, especially in twos. There's a lot of compression in twos. So I think it is pretty tough right now. I I think it's a function of there being fewer PvPers right now, especially towards like the middle of the last season. It'll pick up again towards the end of the season, so it'll be a little easier in maybe a couple months to get the rating you want to get to. But right now, if you're hitting 1800, that's actually very good. Very hard to get to. This here is a 2900 game, so it sounds like it goes pretty high, but that's just Blitz. Blitz can go pretty high. But Blitz takes a lot of games. Tons of games to make it work. Okay, Blitz. Why am I don't have any proper oh here, Blitz Diabolus. Here we go. Alright. Soul Rip. Let's see. Okay. You're going Succubus because full melee lobbies at 1700? Yeah, Succubus can be pretty powerful. I mean, like, some people play Succubus all the time, which I find very hard to do. It's like a little harder to control a Succubus. So I find that if you figure that out, it's very good, you know? That's like a lot harder for people to play around Succubus. Because they don't see it very often. Most people play Fell Hunter, like me, which is a disadvantage when you play something that everyone else plays. Okay, what are we doing here? Hit the warrior, because we don't like warriors. They play they just attack us, they follow us around, super annoying. You know what, we don't like rogues either. Oh, he's immune. AoE fearing. Hey, we don't like Rets. We don't like any of these guys. There's no... I'm the only Warlock in sight, so we're safe to assume that everyone here is evil. Playing a OP evil class. Oh my gosh, got kicked. Are you kidding me? Let's keep hitting this guy. Dude, we didn't kill anybody that whole team fight? That's insane. I feel like I was like doing okay there. Totally ineffective though. Stun this guy. Oh, we finally killed the rogue. Nice. Alright, am I in defense or offense, do you think? I don't know. Let me scroll up in this. Nobody said a word. Yeah, I don't know. We'll find out soon. Where's their flag carrier? Where's ours? Our guy's over there. Okay. Their guy is already over there. Oh man, we're in trouble. Let's make sure our flag carrier gets away. We need to make sure. Okay, let's hit this guy. It's actually pretty good. So we're wiping up their offense. And so now we have like a very brief window to just charge at them, try and kill their flag carrier, who I guess dropped the flag already. All right, let's go. Let's help our flag carrier even more. Slow down this guy. He's gonna try and grab the flag for sure. Storn, out of curiosity, how many games did you play with that lock this season? This one here? So this guy, I don't even think my CR has caught up. I'm only 2600. I've played, I don't know. It's a great question. All right, they have the flag. It's over there. All right, let's go intercept that. Can't get out of combat naturally. There we go. Highlands Gobbler. Nice little turkey mount. Keep getting like a spam call from... Oh, stun him. Hey, we fear. What? He lived? Oh, he's got a Ray of Hope too. I see. Wings and Ray of Hope. Okay, well, dang. Our guy died too. What is going on? Hold on. Getting a spam phone calls. Hold on, let me see. No, it's. I don't think it's related. So, okay, all right. Dano, if these smoke warriors just ooga booga to a raid to get the triad. Yeah, I mean, even high-rated warriors are pretty much the same as low-rated warriors. It's no difference. They might hit their buttons a little faster. That's it. Stun this guy. Blast. Blast. Oh, he doesn't take damage. Mess with this healer real quick. Dang, they're gonna cap. That's crazy. That priest just booked it. Made it all the way across, no problem. Slow this guy. Alright, dead. High-rated warriors use intervene a few times per round. Yeah, they use intervene. They use kicks or pummels, whatever. They use their abilities more, but they're pretty much the same thing. They move the same. Zug zug. Hey Fjern, how are you doing? Demo's looking good in midnight now. Yes, yes it is. I can't wait until Tuesday when we can test on the beta realms. We're gonna check out the new demo build. I think it looks pretty cool. I mean, I think the big open question for me is like what are they replacing in terms of utility? Because it seems like they're adding like interrupts and stuff, things that like we didn't have as a demo lock in a while. So it could be pretty cool. This warrior is mega super annoying. Alright, I can't really do anything there. You wish you could play Lock? Yeah, Lock is going to be good. I don't know. I think the simplification pass they're making is like going to be pretty strong for everybody. It'll probably be a lot easier to play every single class. So I think that's a positive development for everybody. Let's see. Andreas, demo looks fun as well. Yeah, when I play twos, I play both demo and affliction. These days I've been playing mostly affliction, but that's because Void Weaver priests were exceptionally strong. But why is that guy not slowable? It's weird. And that's because yeah, Void Weavers were like super strong lately, and they're a hard counter to demonology because they do AoE damage and they do more healing the more damage they do. So when they hit all your imps, it's super impossible to beat them. But Void Weavers have been on the decline because they got a little bit nerfed. This game is like so hopeless. I don't know what's going on. I think our flag carrier just can't make it across. I don't think I'm helping very much either, but still going pretty bad. But anyway, yeah, I think like affliction is a little easier in twos right now, but demo is also very strong because you just grind people down. You're very tanky. You've got a lot of consistent, hard to shut down damage, even when you get like hit by a lot of stuff. A lot of warriors and hunters kind of dominate the bracket. Demon hunters are just going to absolutely murder you every time. Nothing you can do about it. Just forget about it. But everything else is winnable, I think, depending on how you play. Love Wow. Hey, thanks for the latest Warlock guide. Oh, yeah, you're welcome. Hope you found it helpful. Which Midnight Warlock spec interests me the most right now? So I would have said, as of a few days ago, I would have said Affliction, because the Affliction rework looked pretty interesting. Like, addressed a lot of the pain points for Affliction right now. But then they went ahead and made a huge amount of demo changes a few days ago on the alpha, and I think it's looking good. It's looking really good. So I think demo and Affliction could be pretty fun. Destro seems like it's going to be largely unchanged in terms of the playstyle. So Destro is always good. It's always going to be scary. But I'm more interested in seeing Affliction and demo. So next week is the midnight beta. So I'll test it out. I'm gonna figure out what build works best. That was an unfortunate game, but you know, honestly, Twin Peaks is like, demo is also pretty bad at Twin Peaks. So I did what I could, which is not much, but I did something. All right, let's see. Fjern, you always like the fantasy of Locke. Currently on the Priest, it's fun as well. Yeah, Locke and Priest are, they kind of have a lot in common. I think you'll probably enjoy both. But I know you want to play something that can tank and heal and stuff too. So, but yeah, I mean, for PvE, Warlock is actually pretty fun. I enjoy it a lot. It's just a little harder to get into a group as a Warlock because you're not like a necessary class. You're not like meta, and PvE is all about the meta. But you know, I've been having like a moderate level of success getting into groups and stuff, so it's doable. It's just like takes more work. Lou, think the answer? Oh yeah, you had a oh, you had to add mid explanation. Nice. Oh well, thank you. I appreciate that. But yeah, I can answer again. I'd say the answer is really Affliction and demo, and we're gonna find out which. I don't know. We won't know until we test out the beta. And even during beta, they're going to make a ton of changes, so we won't really know until it launches. But those are the two specs I have an eye on, Affliction and Demonology, because they both look like they're getting like really cool stuff. Like Demo's getting like more demons, and you always want more demons, and Affliction's getting more dots and drains. I don't know about more of them, like not more spells, but just like more of the power is shifting to dots and drains, which is way better because Malefic Raptor is the dumbest spell ever to be introduced into the game, so it's kind of I'm glad that's going away. Hey Kato, how's it going? Happy Friday. We're just chilling, waiting for dinner to arrive. Where's dinner? Let's see. Oh, I think it's almost here. Nice. I missed 10 million emails. What is this? Oh, this is all just spam. Dude, I get so much spam now. It's crazy. Spam phone calls, spam everything. You doing good? Nice. Yeah. Friday is the best day, you know? Do a lot of stuff, do a lot of work over the week, and then Fridays get to chill. Get to get some games in. Yeah, let's see. Let's jump into a follower dungeon. So I've played some Affliction. I played some demo. This is a demo lobby. Yeah, it looks like it popped. We'll do a quick demo lobby, and then we'll queue as I think we haven't done any Destro today, so we'll play some Destro too. Reload my UI, and then still There we go. All right. Oh, thank you, Wow. Thank you for subbing. I appreciate that. Welcome to the subscription army, the stinky army. Okay, got a Ret Paladin, a Assassination Rogue, and a Balanced Druid. Let's play Soul Harvester. And this all looks fine, I think. Let me see. I haven't played this character very much, so I need to check my build. This all looks pretty standard. All right, we're good. For more midnight guides? Yeah, I'll definitely still do guides. I love doing guides. So guides take me a lot longer to make. I think I'm exceptionally slow at making them. Dude, that guy zapped me like pretty far away. Can he zap me from that far? Gosh, like stuck here. This is so bad. This is a very, very bad start. He's gonna kick me here. No, he's not. I'm gonna stun him. Trinket that. Drop a Fell Lord on his face. I can't even tell where the Fell Lord is. There he is. Fear the healer, it's gonna be a short one. Fear this guy. Fake the kick. AoE stunning. Probably I'm just messing up the rogue's fear, the stun DRs, but that's okay. That's his problem, not mine. Fear. No, no fears. Interrupts? Nope, don't have interrupts. What am I doing? Trinket that? Don't have trinket either. Don't die. Not yet. It's not your time yet. It might be your time, because that solar beam murdered us. Holy cow. Alright. Dude, I feel like this guy is invincible. Just eating all the damages. I'm gonna wall just to kind of help out my healer, honestly. It's actually kind of nice. So one thing that's pretty funny is like, as you face higher rated druids, they have this built-in instinct where it's like, if you use Unending Resolve, they instantly drop everything they're doing, no matter what, and they'll cyclone you. It's like they have to cyclone you during wall, and it's not. I don't even think that was a particularly good, useful cyclone for him, but he did it anyway because it's like second nature. All right, they're falling behind a little bit on damage. We're getting some pressure out. There we go. Honestly, we caught up a little when he cycloned me because I walled, but he had spell bop, so he actually could have kept blasting away, kind of catch up a little bit on damage, but we managed to recover. The rogue almost died, but we pulled through. All right. Let's see, Andrea, am I on Twitch as well? I am on Twitch, yeah. Twitch.tv/smellystinky. That's my Smelly Stinky. You know, we put a lot of thought into that name. That's why I picked the best name possible. I didn't actually think that people were going to watch this, but now people are watching, and I like that. It's so much fun. Makes me think I maybe probably should have picked a better name, but here we are. Coil this guy. It's Fear the healer. Right, cocoon. You know, one thing about cocoons is like, you just, unless there's a clearly better target to hit, just keep hitting them, you know? Drop a Fell Lord on him. Fear the healer. Didn't get it. What? Oh no. Wow, that was a lot of damage. How'd he die? I didn't expect the rogue to die either. I wasn't paying attention to his health. Goat with cat. Hello, hello. Evil Dark. Hello. Do you think you can play Diabolus with 0 tier pieces? Yes, you can. Diabolus is probably the one hero talent that I think it's worth. Wait. I'm not Diabolist right now. Let's play some Diabolist. I haven't been playing very much of it. So Diabolist is good. And it's actually probably the better demo spec right now overall. They're both good though. But the thing about it is like the set bonuses are actually like not that great. So you really could play mostly. You could skip a lot of the. I should not have trinketed. That was a huge mistake. Never trinket like that aggressively against the rogue. But here we are. Tunnel this guy. Just keep tunneling. Bellord here. Hear that guy. Get up the healer. Didn't get the interrupt, I don't know why. There, interrupted the healer. This actually could be a... Oh, that's a communion. Nice. That's their biggest cooldown. Dude, it's that stupid paladin again who like spam pings. Oh my gosh, this paladin. I've now had 2 lobbies with this paladin and he spam pings every time he attacks. It's the craziest thing. This guy is so crazy. I cannot believe you can't mute pings. Should I report him? I don't know if is that reportable for like pinging too much? I can't ignore him. I already have him ignored. At battle duel? Can you do that? Alright, whatever. That pally does not like it when people aren't on his target. I'm on his target. So ding ding ding. That's a very, very aggressive cloak. That's like super mega aggressive. He's like trying to win right here. Hear that guy? Dude, I'm going on the rogue. Funny, like I literally said last game, like don't trinket aggressively against a rogue. I just did it again. Can't help it. Just keep fearing this guy. I think I can sense a particular urgency with his pings this game because I'm not attacking his target. But this guy cloaked. I gotta hit him, you know? The rogue cloaks, you just have to hit them. I wasted my reflect. Oops. Here for a second just so I can get a good hand and Gul'dan off. Break the kick. Blast him. Interrupt the healer. Didn't get... trying to fear the healer. Oh my gosh, so many silences. So annoying. Okay, we stunning. I just walled so I can help catch up here. Hey, we spearing. I guess his cloak is probably back up. Probably his cloak is back up, so it's like this is a wasted exercise, but let's force it. Oh, we got him. Never mind. Oh my god, he's even after the round is over, he's still pinging away. Just look, if instead of pinging he just did damage, it would have been a lot easier. Let's see, Fjern, do you think Affliction is playable this season? It is. It's definitely the weakest of the 3 specs in Shuffle and Arena, but it's definitely playable. I've been playing it. It's always been your favorite lock spec. Yeah, it's totally viable. It's not the best. It's definitely, it's got some weaknesses. There's a lot of classes that can just dispel a lot of your damage, and it's insanely annoying. Even if it's like still like manageable in terms of like you can still do a lot of damage. You can actually top the meters pretty easily as Affliction, but it just feels bad. There's no worse feeling than having all your damage disappear just in one, and it's like you have to go through so many hoops just to like get your damage rolling again. Gonna port. That's actually a pretty nice cyclone. Gotta give him credit there. Seems like we're mostly on the ret, but I think we should go on the... Yeah, let's go on this guy. About to plop a Fellord on him. Alright, switch over to this guy. AoE Fearing. Be that guy. Oh, blew him up. Nice. Dang, that felt pretty good. It's nice to get the pinger. Get the pinger in before he can bubble. Wow. Mage Ledin. Yep. Fearing that's sucks you have no friends, so Shuffle and Blitz? Yeah, I have no friends either. I have some friends, but actually I have some friends. I got my wife and I play sometimes. She's kind of sick of WoW right now, kind of because I forced her to play too much probably. but yeah, it's Shuffle and Blitz are like they're superior game modes anyway. They're like more fun. They're more balanced. Threes is extremely unbalanced. Like it's like you got to play the meta, you know. If you, oh my gosh, we murdered that guy. That was crazy. Crazy. That was a really nice solar beam thingy. All right, Lee Vincent's group here. Obliv, hey, what's up? Yeah, we were friends. Yeah, I've actually made a few friends through the stream. It's pretty cool. Luv, you never played 2s or 3s with yeah, the lock is, or the Boomy is like 2 rounds in a row. Yeah, we like blew that guy up 2 rounds in a row before he could react. That doesn't happen very often. Very lucky. Let's see. Luv, you never played 2s or 3s with someone your whole life but still hit 24? Yeah. Oh yeah, I would not be playing the game at this point if it weren't for Solo Shuffle and Solo Blitz, because those game modes are designed for people like us who are like more casual, like don't have like time to, I mean, so like we wait in queue, right? It's annoying to wait in queue, but if you queue for 2 things at the same time, you actually get a lot of queues. Like I'm not waiting that much. Granted, I'm playing 2 accounts. Even with 1 account, it's not that bad, as long as you're queuing for multiple things at the same time. But if it's way worse, if you're trying to find partners in LFG, you're going to spend orders of magnitude more time looking for teammates than if you just queue solo shuffle. Like even if the solo shuffle queues are like 20 minutes, which is about as bad as it gets, like you're still going to play way more than what you would if you're in LFG, because LFG is so bad. All right, double ret hunter. Oh my gosh, I'm like so sick of these hunters and rets. Okay, let's see. Pack, you got a lot of parasocial friends to play with it here. Yeah, exactly. Playing your spec that you enjoy is the most important. Yeah, 100%. Nemanon, you think the random teams of Blitz and Shuffle make it much more enjoyable? Oh yeah, and it's like it just feels like it's more variety, so you don't get sick of facing the same team over and over again, which happens in Arena. Like there's only like 5 different teams queuing at any given time because it's a fairly dead bracket, and then you're just kind of like stuck waiting. Whoa, what was that? Is that time stop thingy? Bellord here. I don't know who to go on. They're all invincible. Crazy rets. Oh, go on that guy. That's for sure. Yeah. You're the healer. Trinket. I shouldn't have trinketed that one, but that's okay. Reflect. Maybe get us. Oh no, he died. No. Oh, that's okay. Let's see. Furin mainly was gonna. Oh, Somber. Yeah. Luv, Blitz is so unbalanced, it's about 50-50 even if you play well the whole game. Yeah, I mean, I'd say in Blitz, in Blitz, it's pretty hard to carry. So yeah, it's uh wait, why is this guy gray? No, he's in the game. Okay. Let's see. Blitz is unbalanced because there's a lot of classes that are clearly stronger, like rogues and hunters and stuff, but because your Blitz games have a pretty like large variety of the team compositions, it doesn't feel as unbalanced. Like you can play something that's underpowered. Like demonology statistically is one of the weakest in Blitz, and yet I have a lot of fun playing it because it's like it feels like sufficiently impactful. It's like not bad, you know. Oh shoot, I'm hitting the wrong target, I guess. Oh well, hit them both. All right, so who's the guy that bubbled? The guy named Muret. So now we go on Muret after I fear the healer. Oh, he's dead. There we go. Fear mainly was going to play tank and heals because you like being a live lord and instant Q, but hate that. Tank is a lot of responsibility and healer. That's like so much responsibility. You don't want that. You want to play DPS. Evil Dark, you're the opposite. You always play twos with your wife or threes with your wife and friend, but never solo queue. So I do that too. I only play. So I haven't really. I mean, last season I went for Glad. This season I haven't done it yet. I might at some point, but I mostly just play twos and threes with my wife and a friend or something too. And I think that's cool, but it's a little annoying when we play twos and there's no variety. It's literally the same, you know, two teams that we queue into over and over again. It's so annoying. All right, fake the kick. Let's actually stun that aim shot because I'm kind of scared of aim shots. AoE stunning. They're under a lot of pressure here, I think. Prevent his crits. Fake the kick. What kind of heal was that? Oh, was it lay on hands? Wait, oh, I should not have walled. That was a terrible wall. They just caught up so much ground there. You're the healer. This is a kill. Oh my gosh, another. Oh, that's right. He's playing disc. Dang it. I can't win this round because it's a freaking disc priest. So disc gets lay on hands every second, basically. All right, I'm going home. I'm gonna hang out over here. That's too much damage. AoE stunning. Oh no, what is that? That's okay. Oh my gosh, I'm super toast. Dude, this map is so annoying. I like want to just give up and cry. So annoying. That's insane. I feel like that was totally winnable. You know what I should have done is just like push into the hunter. It's just that this map is like drives me nuts. That was totally winnable. Oh well. Let's see. Fear. Yeah, it's very frustrating when you play when what you play is bad. Yeah, but you know, just remember that like the game is pretty balanced. It's pretty balanced. Some stuff is definitely worse, but people exaggerate how much. Like, so when something is like considered, you know, D tier or whatever, sure, maybe it's like bad. But for the most part, if you look at like tier lists or whatever, most of them are honestly pretty garbage. But like, if you see a tier list and it's like something is B tier, it's perfectly fine. It's perfectly strong. Dude, that why am I attacking that guy? It's perfectly fine. Okay, I've gotta get back in track here. Oh yeah, there we go. That's a pretty nice little bull rush. AoE fearing. I did not get the fear on the healer. AoE fear. Fake the kick. Oh, I tried to stun him before he could turtle. Dang. I was a little slow. Fake that kick. We're back on the offense. AoE fearing. Surely we get him this time. Surely. Interrupt the healer. Trinket to silence. What? Another full heal? What is going on? Dude, it's so annoying. Oh, I got slept. Not much I can do there. Oh my gosh, we lost. That's so frustrating. All right, let's see. Louvre. You think every class has a viable spec, and sometimes you just have to adapt, but playing the same class over the expansion feels kind of better? Yeah. I think that's kind of why I like Warlock so much. Is like you're playing the same role, and so when I'm looking for variety, I can still play the same role, but I just play a different spec, and it's like a different play style sometimes. Like Demo is very different than Affliction. Destro is very different too. And so that's fun, I think. It's like a sufficient variety to keep things interesting over the long run without having to like learn a whole lot of different like stuff. Because if you spread yourself thin, it's like that's no fun either, you know? Alright, interrupt the healer. Let's get out of here. Oh my gosh. That collapsing void is so annoying. Alright, let's drop a fellow right there so we can't just like hover around that box for a second here at least. Alright. Dude, what in the world? I'm just gonna hang out here, whatever. Alright, here we go. Oh my gosh, this health bar is bugged. It's so big. Alright. He's back out. Interrupt the healer. AoE fearing. Prevent his crits. Fear. Didn't get it. Did we kill him? Alright. Finally got that hunter. I feel like it was like... That was a long time coming. It was so hard to kill for so long. Alright, let's see. Issue is maybe it's fine, but you're going to have a hard time playing it. Is that Trill? That might be Trill. His name is Trill Hunt. I don't know. Oh, is it? Am I lagging? Oh no, my internet has been a little bit unreliable lately. Has it been? Is my stream lagging? Oh no. Wait, let me know if my stream is lagging. Twitch is lagging, but YouTube is not. Dang it, that's frustrating. Yeah, hold on. I'll check my Twitch in it after this round. These are a bit long rounds too. Oh, I feared too early. My stream is lagging? Oh no. Alright, well I'll restart it after this. Alright, port back during a spellbop thing. Because I can't kill anything during spellbop. Okay. Very, very much okay. Blast this guy. Stun that guy. Wall. Tyrant. Did he turtle? I can't even remember now. AoE fear, triple fear. Stun him. Oh my gosh, that's bad. I went off the edge. Uh-oh. Can I reach my port? Yeah, barely. Nice. That was close. Nice, there's turtle. Stun the hunter. I'm gonna re-stun him so he doesn't get his aim shot off. Hear this guy? I'm gonna actually hit him. Dang it, I couldn't kill him. Port back. Got him. Alright. Okay, 3 wins is okay. I think that was a pretty tough lobby. It's a pretty high rated lobby too. Yeah, that might have been Drill. I don't know. Does he play Hunter? Okay, let me see. My stream is kind of laggy, so let me see if I can restart my stream real quick. How do I just restart my stream? Wait, is YouTube not lagging at all? So YouTube is not lagging, and then Twitch is laggy. Okay. All right, I'm gonna try and restart my stream. It's gonna boot everybody out, I think. I'm not sure how that works, honestly. We'll find out soon. All right, BRB. Sorry, all. Let me try and restart the stream. I'll be right